Let's check out one more dress from last year's Golden Globes that didn't get all the love that it could from the designer. Girl that wore it is Jamie Lee Curtis. And have a look. She can pull off yellow color so beautifully. She looks so glowing in it. Yellow color is a very difficult color to wear. Most of us look in it sick, confused. I know for me it's very difficult to find a specific shade of yellow that would make me look glowy like she does. Most of the time I'm just like everything goes dark under my eyes. How do you look in yellow? Let me know in comments. So what is good about this dress? Well, obviously the color is beautiful on her. Also, all of these pleaty, twisty bits are very clever. They're covering up the muffin top and the belly. And the very smart move in this dress was not to make it fitted around her thighs, but to let the fabric just drop, creating those vertical pleats that are elongating, and also that makes it look very classy. So we have the pleats that are going down and the pleats going upwards also in the vertical direction, kind of creating a rhythm. But the dress has fallen short of a few pleats. What? What pleats? Where? I'll show you. All this here is nice and delicate, and all these pleats following the V are making V look soft. And all of a sudden, this plain takeoff runway. In contrast, this part looks very flat. Let's talk textures for a second. Why does the left rectangle look bigger than the right one? They are the same size, you know. Light hits some of the parts, shade envelopes other parts, creating more of 3D perception, and darker parts have tendency to appear narrower to our eyes. Where surface that is fully flushed with light is coming at us with its full mass. Can you see it? This plainness makes her whole upper part and especially her shoulders look wider, don't you think? That does make her look more of a warrior woman rather than a glamour goddess. So how would we fix it? We have two constraints here. Can we add more pleats to the boobs? Jamie has great girls, all right, and it's very difficult to keep pleating on top of round objects because fabric tends to just slide out. And my pregnant girls will know it very well. When you're wearing a ruched or pleated dress and the pleats never stay on the top of your belly. See this line coming outwards? This tells me that this is her arm. So by reducing shoulder width, pushing the shoulder pad more towards the neck, we will make her arms look fat, or generally the entire silhouette look more rounded and not as flattering. So how can we fix it? It's so easy. We can add extra pleat coming down from her shoulder and make it quite deep so it stretches long and visually breaks up the plainness of this part. We can add one more deep pleat just here above underarm and stretch it towards the middle knot. And by proxy creating more of an inverted triangle shape and less of a square. Can you see it? Or we can do both, all at the same time. This could have easily been a design of a dress looking like this, with the snot being the key feature. And then the dress was made to an actual real woman, who is not a standard model size, who has some parts bigger than others. This is when the design idea starts running away from us, and in fact holding on to it starts working against the designer. So as a designer, you have to zoom out and look for a synergy between the design of your dress and the woman that's actually wearing it. And in my humble opinion, the woman always wins the priority. So you adjust the design to make sure the lady looks most flattering. Right, that's the end of the depth of my heart here. Let me know which version you preferred most. Leave me a note in the comments, and I'll see you next time.